Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Good morning. It's a Saturday morning here in my world, and I did it again. So I started over. Planet Zoo. Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome to welcome to this episode of Planet Zoo, where I start over again. This game for me is a process of being unhappy with everything and starting over again and again and again. Unlike any game that I've ever played. So, I have a series of previous episodes where I was truly trying to create a tundra zoo not in the tundra. So if you haven't watched any of those episodes, go back and pick one randomly, and you'll see what I'm doing is inserting under nature and then habitat, and then heating and cooling. I was placing coolers down every 20 feet everywhere, and then you have to have power for those, just to have some spotty snow so it kind of looked like tundra. So here's my this game matches my personality so well. So this is the tundra, right? So this, what we see here, is the tundra. It is the real tundra. And right now I turned off snowstorms, and so it's just nice and sunny so I can work. But here's my issue, my problem. And I'll show you this setup in a second. Be patient. It's awesome. It's beautiful, especially at night. And this is more... I'll get back to that in a second. So the tundra. So my philosophy was, if you want to see tundra animals but you don't live in the tundra, what do you do? Well, you go to the zoo. You go to the zoo. So I was thinking I would create a tundra section of my zoo. Then I realized, no, it's going to take up the whole zoo if I want to put all the tundra animals that I want in. So then I'm like, I'm going to make a tundra zoo. I'm going to have to put coolers and snow everywhere. It just was weird. It just felt wrong to me. And I had the penguins and I had the wolf, and I really was more focused on making it look like Christmas and making that part of it decorative, which was fun but super hard because it wasn't tundra. My snow was melting constantly. So I changed my philosophy. I thought, well, wait a minute. The game gives you biomes. Why does the game give you biomes? Not so you can create Africa animals in a tundra biome. Like, I would not choose this biome and then put all Africa animals here. But that's what I was trying to do. My philosophy was whacked. But I was thinking, if you live in Africa, you would want to see tundra. If you live in tundra, you'd want to see Africa. And it occurred to me that's not why the game developers put the biomes in the environments. It can't be. It can't be. So it occurred to me, you choose a biome and then you place the animals in the biome that belong there, which is kind of not what a zoo does, but okay. So I've overcome that. I did try. By the way, you can't simply. Before I do this, let me focus. Just let me focus for a second. No, you can't simply click a button and switch biomes. Nope. So I'm thinking, well, I'll just switch biomes. I'll just take my zoo, called zoo, and switch biomes, and it'll show up. It'll spawn in a new biome. Why not? Why not? The developers did not make that an option. So then I tried to just copy my zoo and move it. You can't do that. Then I tried to save like this as a you have to save it as a blueprint. Well, it turns out you can only have 4,000 or fewer objects in a blueprint, and a lot. I mean, there are thousands of objects sometimes in one little thing, anything. So that didn't work. So then I just started over, and then since I started over, I grabbed a new train station. So I'm completely starting over. This is called the Winter Zoo. So thanks for joining me again. This zoo will be tundra animals. I guess any animal that can handle the temperature range would work. What I'm doing right now is grabbing this shell of a train station. It's different also. It's also different than the time that I spent on this other train station. So what I have set up here is elevated train platform with a train. I have a queue. The queue, I love how the stone turned white. I didn't put it in white, but it turned white. I have a long queue that wraps to deal with a long line, steps that go up to the entrance to the train. Right now, the train just runs a loop. Fine. I can always change that. Gonna keep things simple. I learned a few lessons. This is the exit. So they come out the exit, come down the ramp, back into the zoo. Now, right now, the zoo is just one street. We'll see. We'll see if I even get to a zoo. I might just create this little winter wonderland playground, but I doubt it because I can't really go much further. So I will I'll be branching out and adding some animals. So what I'm working on right now is, I didn't even know this building could handle it. I didn't even know it was a train station, but it sure looked like one. On the inside, it is really skinny. See if I can get in there here and show you. It is very skinny, but that pretty much looks like a train. Just enough room. So I'm like, aha. So it wasn't labeled a train station. But what I'm going to do is slide this thing over. And let's hope it works. I just moved it off. So what happens in this game a lot of times is when you move something, that it never works again, which is so frustrating. So because I had everything lined up just right. Now see, right now it probably won't take it. So all I did is slide it over, so the height should be okay. Let's just zoom in a little bit so we can see. There's not a lot of playroom in there. As a matter of fact, there's hardly. I mean, it's crazy that even works, but it does. So it's probably going to be this magical little spot. Let's just push and pull until we get lucky. Let's hope. Come on. Obstructed. So this game is super. That's not what I meant to push. Interesting. Undo that. Super frustrating. Super frustrating is what I was getting at. It's super frustrating with the... Oh, and that train is way over there. Maybe that's... I did make the platform longer. Oh, but I'm not actually using the entrances for that. I wonder why. I built the... I did not line up the entrance and exit correctly, but I can move those later. Those should go right in here somewhere. But so the path system and also some just other clunky things, like if you were to move a path to do something elsewhere and then come back and put the path back, a lot of times it doesn't let you put the same path back, and it's like so utterly frustrating. So unbelievable. It was here. It was right here. Now maybe. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. So the pathway is in the way of the train station. That makes total sense. So my cue. All right, that's what it was. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So I'm going to fix that. And I want to get to showing you the beauty of this kind of Christmas Main Street. It's so pretty. I was not planning on doing. Wasn't planning on. You were about to delete the path connectors of the station belonging to the steam. Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. The entrance. I really do want a queue, but it looks like the entrance is going to have to be right there. But maybe I could. So I'm going to queue and adding just brick. See, it's actually just stone colored. Why is it so skinny right there? How wide is this? 13. I have to be careful. I don't have enough room over there. I don't really know. I may have to. Oh, I hate not to have a queue. So maybe what I'll do is. Okay, let's do this. Easiest way to move an entire object, because it's not a I'll show you. If you click on, let's just click off of that tool and just, if you click on it, it's not a group. So, and I don't see the object to save it as a group. I think maybe I have to have everything highlighted, and then I can make it as a group here. Split, no. So I don't know how to make a group. Thinking of all the other programs I use that you can make groups and explode groups, but they're easier than this one is. So we are going to now move this thing back, and it should just let me take it. If I look at above, I kind of want it's kind of hard to see all angles at the same time. I want those tunnels to be kind of lined up with the walkway. So right in here, but it's obstructed. So that's a bit frustrating. There's nothing in the way. There should be nothing in the way, unless now my entrance signs are in the way. Wait, I almost had it. I think. It's hard to tell. So you can see the frustration is all right. So I'm not going to bore you with that. What I really wanted to show you in this episode was that is frustrating, but I'll deal with that. If you're into this game or you're thinking about playing this game, it's so super fun, but just know you'll be dealing with some placement issues pretty much nonstop. So let's, not for everything, but it is definitely part of the game. So what we're going to do is take a little tour. This particular train station, I have put, it looks like it's designed this way. So let me drop down here. So that's cool. Here's the actual entrance, and we'll go up to about human height. So, and then I want to change the time of day to not quite pitch dark, but darkish, and just show you around a bit. So I just love this. I just think it's so awesome, so pretty. So we'll see if I can handle driving. I'm not great at it. So I'm not going to point out each building. These are some miscellaneous Christmas buildings that I found in the Steam Workshop. And they are decorative only, most of them decorative only. So if we were to turn around, and we'll see this entrance, zoo entrance. This is normally what you would see on the other side. But the entrance holes, those tunnels, are facing this way. So it's kind of cool. The spawners are in here at the end of this tunnel. Let's see if I can even. Whoa. Okay. No. Too much. Too much. So, too much. Spawners are in those tunnels. Just believe me. They're right around that corner. And you just come out the tunnels and you're in the zoo, which I think that is really cool. And then when you're leaving, you would see this. So there's no reason to see this. I think I like how this is facing this, because this is the decorative part. Now I put a Japanese maple that is not appropriate for Tundra, but I love the color. I was looking for something other than a Christmas tree, and I just think, it could be a false one. It doesn't matter. I don't think it'll actually wilt and freeze, but it's super pretty. And I placed this statue of this deer here as well. Other than that, it's as is. So that is that is the entrance. So over here, I did place a tree, and then this is a post office. So this is meant to be like a little Charles Dickens Christmas town. That's just a little house, another little building, and every building I could find, I just think they're so awesome. And then this one, you can tell it doesn't quite fit the theme. This is actually like a shop. So I don't know if I'll keep this or not. It does not fit the theme. We'll see. I really would like more Charles Dickens style things. And then all these trees are lit too. I placed those individual trees from somewhere else. Those ones I did not until just this minute realize that one's white, that one's red. I didn't know that. And then here's the tunnel. So let me just go back. We didn't see this side. Super pretty. This one too is, if you look up here, it's Street Fox Coffee. So this is actually a coffee shop, but I was trying to put, this was going to be like where the shops were, but they're just not as cute. Some people did, some of the designers online did, like someone converted this. And all you have to do is put the little coffee shop box inside this shell and the sign on the front. Boom, you've got yourself a decorative Christmas shop. So super pretty here. This looks like a toy store. It's the souvenir shop. Another Charles Dickens style building. This one is a church. This, I think, was a combination staff. You can see the staff person walking in there. It actually is, I think, maybe the veterinarian's place. And then as you turn, this is the tunnel in my last series that I was putting the train through. But I thought, what a shame that only the people who ride the train get a chance to see this. I think this is a great focal point at the end of the street. I need to move that tree, the big tree over. So, and also that tree should be lit. So the reason that tree's not lit is it's too far away from power. So what we're going to do is we're going to move that. Ding, ding, ding. As you can see, that was temporary. I forgot about that. So your viewpoint through the building, your viewpoint will be that as you walk in, which is so awesome. Like, what kid, what person, what human, what adult wouldn't just automatically feel like this is a sweet place? I want to hang out here. The ground looks like you could put on some ice skates and then just go to town, just start cruising around. So through the tunnel, which is beautiful, love that, and then you'll come up to the train station. Now here you'll have, I think I'll have some signs or something where you can choose to go, right to I think the zoo. I'm going to make in a big loop. So you can go left if you're walking and start, that's pretty, start seeing animals. You can go straight if you want to get on the train and see the animals that way, or you can go right. So I think I'm going to keep it super simple. I'll expand that train track. We'll see where it goes. Who knows? But there is my winter zoo. I'm super happy with it. Really excited. So if you've never played the game, whether you just do design stuff like this or whether into animals, it's there for you, and it's just such a cool game to play around with. And I've said this in previous episodes as well. Here's some Christmas lights that are hanging. I was starting to play with that concept. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm sidetracked again. I think I'm gonna hang some swagalicious Christmas lights, some swagging Christmas lights, building to building to building. They're already lit, but I think some. Sorry, apologize for the use of that word. That was embarrassing. Swagging Christmas lights. Maybe. The more lights, the better. I think it'll look awesome. And we'll go from there. I may even just open the zoo for this and just like, all right, people, you get food, drinks, and a train ride, and go home. So thanks for your $10. It's like the botanical gardens where I live. People pay $10-15 to go in and look at lights all the time. So I'm going to do that, and then I will add animals. So there's a quick overview, as quick as Mr. Johns can make it, of Winter Zoo. Come back and check out the progress as the zoo grows and changes. I'll catch you next time. For now, Mr. Johns is out.